in the village of Morning Light. Its people lived in peace and harmony with nature. The village was surrounded by green mountains that protected it from storms and provided a mild climate. The village was known for its fruits and vegetables, and it was always self-sufficient. Its people were loving and cooperative, and everyone in the village knew their role and performed it faithfully. But one day everything changed. On a dark night, a strange man named the Usurper appeared in the village. He was taller than ordinary men and had eyes that glowed with a sinister light. He brought with him dark forces and quickly imposed his control over the village. He terrified the villagers with his magical powers and demanded that they work for him without pay. His plan was to exploit the village's resources to increase his wealth and power. The usurper began spreading terror in the hearts of the people. His forces roamed the streets day and night, enforcing the oppressive laws he had established. Gatherings were banned, schools were closed, and children worked in fields and mines instead of learning and playing. Sadness and despair hung over the village. Rumors spread about the usurper's invincible power. Amid this darkness there was a young man named Jad. He was brave and resolute, refusing to succumb to despair. He believed in the power of people to change and free themselves from oppression. His father had taught him from a young age that true strength comes from the heart, not from magic or physical force. Jad began gathering information about the usurper and his forces. He knew that the usurper was not alone, and that he relied on his magical powers to maintain his dominance. He began thinking about how to break this dominance and restore freedom to his village. One night, Jad gathered a group of his friends in a field far from prying eyes. They spoke in hushed voices, fearing the usurper's spies would discover them. Jad said, "We must unite and cooperate. We cannot stand idly by while our people are enslaved." His friends agreed, and they began formulating a plan to confront the usurper. They decided to start by rallying the villagers and encouraging them to resist, despite the fear that resided in their hearts. Jad knew he could not succeed alone, so he decided to seek allies outside the village. He heard of a tribe living in the nearby mountains called the Tribe of Light. The tribe had suffered from the usurper's oppression before, and were looking for a chance for revenge. Jad led a small team of brave villagers to the mountains to meet with the tribe's leaders. After a challenging journey, they arrived at the tribe's headquarters. They were received by the tribe's leader, Sheikh Mahmud, a wise man known for his ability to read the stars and understand the future. Jad presented his plan to Sheikh Mahmud and explained the importance of their alliance to defeat the usurper. After deep contemplation, the sheikh agreed to join them, affirming that unity was the only path to victory.